when you got the call to do Dancing with the Stars? What was the feeling?
Well, the thing is, I got the call before I got actually like confirmed, and I was like, when I was approached with like just the offer, I was like, oh, okay, like it was definitely something I wanted to do, but then I was like, I don't think I'm like they're gonna actually like give it to me. And so it was after the final rose for like the first time me and Dalton were announced as like an engaged couple. He was the one that actually broke the news to me and said that you're gonna be on the show, and I was like freaking out because I was like, how long did you like have this secret in the back of your pocket? But I mean, I had so much excitement. I truly like came in with like no expectations, but like this is definitely like a journey of its own already, and we are just beginning. So yeah,
I know, right? Well, and you have to be honest, because I know he's, to your right. I think that's where it's at.
Yeah.
What was your thought when you guys did the first meet and you saw that you had Artem as a
Oh my goodness, I was excited, but I will be honest, I knew like everyone was like, Artem's a little tough. So I was like, okay, but I was like, I knew that's like what I needed. And so from like how I work and how I learn best, like I need someone that's going to push me. And so I was like, real honestly, like overall truly excited. And then of course, like he had Caitlin, and me and Caitlin are like super close, and we talked a lot, and she was like, I hope you get Artem. So I was like super stoked.
I love that. No,
That's
it's
great.
And it's true because you were a cheerleader, and cheerleaders are incredible athletes. And that's what I feel like. Artem gets tough. And I remember towards the end of our season, it was moments. But what I loved about him, especially when you come in as an athlete, you appreciate what especially he does and some of the other pros, because you need to be pushed like that. Because I was like, okay, I could go wrestle in front of over 100,000 people, and it could be the hardest match, but nothing compared to the ballroom every week.
Literally nothing.
So you need that. Yeah, it's
totally different.
Craziest experience. Yeah. So I told Artem when I heard like, there start to get rumblings of people, but they don't know who they have. Artem, did I not tell you? I was like, I hope you get Charity.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I see so much potential, and just put him in his place, Charity. He is the biggest sweetheart, but you just give it back.
Okay.
He's a sweetheart, but
Not
text
quite
me.
there yet.
that is a perfect coach.
Stop teaming up over here. Come on.
He's like, he doesn't like this.
No, it's you know what? Actually, no, it is good. It's good to hear other people's perspective on it too. I think it's obviously when people coming to the show, they have a certain expectation of what it's gonna be like, but I don't think it's fully what it is until you actually get there.
Yeah.
And I always say, like, be extremely overprepared and be pushed as far as you can, because you can't achieve the greatness if you're not going to push yourself. And it's always been my goal as a coach and as a dancer. Like, whenever I start dancing, I kind of realized if you're feeling comfortable where you are, you're not really progressing and improving. You have to really kind of get through the, I don't say struggle.
Yeah, well, it is.
But like you kind of have to go there in order to get the result.
Yeah.
Because if you're just doing it and everything just works and fine and peachy, like people don't see the actual like the progress of it. I think it's So, well, but again, and yes, I am kind of tough.
No, but you know what, Charity, you can't like. For my advice, especially like with Artem, but what I wish I did more of was. Sometimes you like feel bad because you're like, okay, they know the dance when they start to teach it, but I wish I made him, when I got it, that I kept going over it more and more.
Okay.
So that when I went out there live, because sometimes my nerves would overtake, and I wish like I knew it even better. So if you want him to go over it 100 times with you, just make him do that and don't feel bad, because that's one regret I wish. Like I wish I did that more. And then it's also to care more about the packages every week, because you're just so busy learning. I was like, I wish I was more invested on and more part of the story they wanted to get from me every week, because then I feel like I was kind of being portrayed as the bad girl, or just the girl that's like, rah, like, wrestler.
Yeah.
And I wish I had more moments of like putting heart in it. Now, when they wanted me to cry about my neck, I was like, okay, absolutely not. Like I slam women for a living. Not crying in the tango. Ain't gonna happen. But like those are my two things that like.
But it is important to have depth, because I love watching every season, and the stories you want to cry with people. You want to root
break
for them.
your walls down. Yeah, that's what I realized. The view, which you're, I mean. You
I'm a
just did
crier.
Bachelorette.
Well, no, I'm a crier. Yeah. Artem does. I'm a crier.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I cry. It's just like the way I release. Like it could, like I could be happy and I'm gonna cry. I could be angry. I'm gonna cry. I could be frustrated. It's just like I got to get it out. So
yeah.
That's just
good.
how I do
But
it.
good for you. That's,
Yeah.
you got to get it out.
So tell us, how's your first week been? A lot of tears, or how's it going?
Not too many tears, but there's been moments, and that's just on my end. Nothing.
I've been
nothing
crying a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing with Artem, but I just like. I know, like, I think he also recognizes my potential, and then like when I'm not getting something, and I know like I just did it good like 5 times or like 20 times, and then I start doing it bad, I'm like, what's going on? And so I'm like trying to get it to like click in my brain, and then I just get frustrated with myself. But overall, like, I will say I have picked up certain things super quickly. I mean, he's a phenomenal teacher, so he really has, I always say, we joke about it, it's like it has to break it down to like preschool level for me. So we have like certain things that are just like truly A, B, C, D,
We
and
do,
then it's like
we do a lot of alphabet. Yeah.
but it helps me. Like, I need it to, like, I'm a visual learner too. So, like, I need to see, like, step 1, step 2, step 3. So, all of that has helped me so much. So, it's been such a good week. My body is in a lot of pain. But that's what's going to come with this.
Right. And are you guys allowed to say, I mean, are you guys allowed to say what dance you're working on or no? Are you?
I actually don't know.
I don't know either. I
We
don't know
haven't
the
really
rules.
been told anything.
Maybe we
Okay.
don't say.
Well, but how
Just
about
in case.
what style of dance, Charity, are you looking forward to most?
The one when I first got the call for Dancing with the Stars, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do all these styles. I was like foxtrot, which I know is like super hard,
Oh,
but I know everyone's
yeah.
like, every time I say that, they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know that one's gonna be one that's really gonna push me, but like I really want to like master that one. So
Yeah. And you got such a great partner for Foxtrot.
exactly.
Got like Fred Astaire over there. Look at him.
That's my middle name.
Yeah, that's
That is one that I was so
Chigvintsev,
happy I
Fred
didn't
Astaire,
get.
Artem Vladimirovich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so. And then we have to know: is your brother going to be making an appearance the first night, disguised, maybe
That's
walking
so
around backstage?
Hilarious. He will not be there for the first night, but he will be joining hopefully as I progress later in the season. So I'm
Are you
excited.
going to have any family? Well,
Yeah,
obviously,
they're like
Don
probably
will be
all
there.
going to come. I think if not week 2, they're definitely, hopefully I can make it to week 3. So they'll definitely be there for like the next 2. But for the first night, it'll just be Dot and my fiance, and then a couple friends. So yeah.